Folks, I want to quickly compare and contrast Drake, ProSeries, ProConnect, and CrossLink. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Let's jump right into it, folks. So in today's conversation, I'm going to compare and contrast 4 tax preparer software tools. We have Drake, ProSeries, ProConnect, and CrossLink. It's important to understand that before you make a decision, right now you're probably sitting there wondering, should I go with Drake, ProSeries? Should I choose a ProConnect instead, or CrossLink? ProSeries and ProConnect are part of the same family, the same Intuit family, along with Lacert. But CrossLink is a separate provider, and so is Drake. One thing you need to pay attention to when you are thinking about choosing professional tax software is the conversion package. In other words, how easy it is for the software provider to actually convert your data and your client's data from the previous software. It's really, really important, especially for complicated returns. If you're talking about just simple 1040 data, that's kind of fine. But when you have a 1065, when you have business tax preparation, or you have clients that have things like estate and planning and very convoluted practices, you want to pay attention to the data conversion process. Very important. And so is the expertise when it comes to technical support. During tax season and beyond, you want to be able to talk to someone at in the customer service department who can actually walk you through the software, explain to you the tools, the modules, and all that kind of stuff. Because remember, we are tax practitioners. Our job is to help our clients file their tax returns and comply with IRS regulations and state tax regulations. We're not in the business of trying to figure out how software should work or what the modules should be. No, we just use the tool. You also want to pay attention to how they handle retroactive tax law changes. Whatever the provider that you choose, make sure that they have a robust system in place when it comes to handling retroactive tax law changes, as well as handling updates during tax season. Very important. Before we go further, please check out this short video. It walks you through our approach when it comes to reviewing, evaluating, and categorizing tax software preparation tools on this show. Check this out. Okay, folks, before we get into, so now let's talk about the first one. That's the first tax preparation software tool, Drake. So when you think about Drake, I want you to think about 3 main modules. You have Drake Tax, Drake Accounting, and Drake Documents. That's if you are really interested in the Drake the Drake family of products. So what we have seen is that our clients and people who we have spoken to that are also practitioners, they actually use the trifecta, the Drake Tax, Drake Accounting, and Drake Documents. It's sort of similar to the Intuit trifecta. You have the Lacert, the ProConnect, and the ProSeries. And so when we talk about ergonomics for the Drake software, you have to focus on a few things that make the software stand out. So you are able to prepare taxes quickly so you can save time and stay productive. You have things like automatic data flow and multi-state returns. You have the look back and the link backs and the double check features that are really great when it comes to helping you save time and staying productive. You have the ability to import and export electronic W-2s, Schedule Ds, 8611 exports. You have K1 exports. You have end of year balance import, and you have the trial balance imports. And in terms of user experience, we love the fact that with Drake, you can plan and analyze and review your data as you are filing it. Okay, for instance, you have the Drake Tax Planner. You can compare taxes year to year. So we love this comparative study This is kind of cool. You are able to compare filing joint versus separate, so you can simulate scenarios for your client to see which one actually optimizes their tax obligations. You have the return archiving feature. This is great. The quick estimator, and you have the amortizing schedules. Those are really great, folks. I'm giving you here a list of a non-exhaustive list of features and modules that you will love in Drake. And also, Drake is kind of cool in terms of reviewing. So you're able to see the calculation results. If there are errors, you can correct them. You can print. You have no screens. Productivity is also wonderful in Drake in terms of e-filing. You have common features that are really great with, you have the federal packages, the Form 1040 series, 1065 series, 1120 series, 1120S series, okay? And support is also wonderful. With Drake, you have all kinds of support. You have the Get Started with Drake. You have seminars, you have webinars. You can reach out to them via email. You can reach out to them via phone. You can register your demo to learn more about the Drake product. You can actually view the Tour Drake software video. This is really great. You have Drake CPE, Drake ETC, etc. So that's the e-training center. You have the support at drakesoftware.com. You have videos, you have software seminars, and so on and so forth. So this is really good. And in terms of growth, Drake has a constellation of services to help you grow. From EPS Financial to those are bank products. They do have relationships with banks and financial institutions. They have EPS Financial, Refund Advantage, Refundo, Republic Bank, and Santa Barbara TPG. You have card payment processing. You have audit assistance. Really wonderful. And what we love also in terms of pricing, you can see on the screen here. Here is the Drake price. Here are Drake prices. The Power Bundle, the Unlimited, and the Paper Return. The PPR is kind of cool if you are in that niche. And in terms of, you can see also on the screen the Drake tax system requirements. So all in all, Drake is great for all practices, and our score, I'll talk about the score later on, but it has received the highest rating for value for cost. I want to talk to you now about the ProSeries, folks. ProSeries. Let's talk quickly about this. Now, when you think about ProSeries, of course, this is an Intuit product, right? So you want to look at the time saving and ease of use. We'll love that. And here you can create a connected virtual tax preparation office with powerful tax software and integrated solutions for preparers that helps you focus on delivering the best financial outcomes for your clients. So you have forms data, tax data inputs. So forms-based tax data inputs. You have access to 3,700 plus forms. You have online access, advanced diagnostics. Those are really good. In terms of user friendliness, you're able to take advantage of on-screen help, online access, where do I enter, and the K1 data import. And for convenience, you want to focus on performance and integration. So we have the e-signature module. You have the importing from Fixed Asset Manager. You have the importing from QuickBooks and TXF files, downloading data from financial institutions, and those are really good, especially when you have to deal with the 1099 series, the 1099B, the INT, and the DIV. And also when you think about the client integration with Smart Vault, so those are really, really good. And when we talk about productivity, and when you're thinking about the ProSeries products, you want to think about how you access data. This helps you be productive in when using that software. You're able to you have line sensitive help in Intuit ProSeries Tax. You can download next year's product. You have constant on-screen help. You have the where do I enter feature. You have the K1 data import, and you have a plethora of other tools. And in terms of support, you have Intuit Accountant Supports Department. You have a department that is dedicated just for that. You can ask the community. Here you have peers, you have experts who can pitch in, who can give you their advice. You have the Tax Pro Center. By the way, you can always call ProSeries at 1-800-434-6818. You have the Tax Pro Center. You have the Tax Practices Resources. You have the Industry News, which is really good. And in terms of growth, you have, again, a constellation of platforms and products and modules that help you grow. For example, you have the e-file status. You can manage clients through the e-file status, the client status, the missing client data, the Intuit link, the client checklist, the client presentation, the client advisor, the tax planner. You also have access to utilities and tools that help you grow your business. You have hosting for ProSeries. You have the tax scheduler, and you have other online products and other online resources. And in terms of pricing, you can see here on the screen we have 4 screenshots to share with you, so you have an idea of how much ProSeries is. The first screenshot, second, third, and fourth. So overall, in our view, ProSeries is great for all practices, and they have received our highest rating for ease of use, and this is great for small to mid-sized practices. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about 4 tax preparer software tools, and I've already reviewed 2. We have reviewed Drake and ProSeries. Now we want to quickly review the ProConnect product. So when you think about ProConnect, I want you to think about flexibility. I want you to think about you can work from anywhere. You can work while traveling. You can connect with clients everywhere because everything is hosted actually on the cloud. Okay, so and one thing you also need to pay attention to is that they do have more forms. So instead of so see, the Pro series has 3,700 plus forms. With the ProConnect, you have access to 57,000. What am I saying? 5,700 plus forms. Okay, and 5,700 plus forms for 1040, 1041, 1065, 1120, 1120S, 709, and 990 tax returns. We love the fact that you also have access to more than 20,000 automated calculations to help you tackle the most complex tax scenarios. And so in terms of ergonomics, we love the fact that this tool has an easy start onboarding program, training and education. You have expert support and in-product help. So this helps you actually collaborate with staff and clients. You have the Intuit practice management powered by Carbon, and you have the e-signature and the pay by refund. In terms of user experience, you are able to collect and share data fast through the Intuit link. You also have access to the QuickBooks Online Accountant. Remember that the ProSeries or the ProConnect product is part of the Intuit umbrella. So you have the QuickBooks Online Accountant, and you can manage your accounting and tax clients from the same dashboard. We love that. We love the integrated dashboard here. And in terms of productivity, you have access to automated reminders, custom branding, custom email templates. You can invite clients through the dashboard. You can send questionnaires, and you can request documents. So there are templates that allow you to request documents. What about support? Support is kind of cool with the ProConnect family of products. So you have support, the actual support. You have industry discussions. You have user groups. You have resources. You have the tax practice for the future. You have the Tax Pro Center. Okay, and in terms of growth, again, here is a software tool that allows you to grow no matter what. You're able to have add-on services. So here we are talking about bank products, other ancillary services. You're able to monitor your revenue, to gain more exposure through marketing, through branding. And in terms of pricing, you can see on the screen here, folks, the first screenshot and the second screenshot. So overall, the ProConnect is great for small practices and micro practices. Let me talk to you now about CrossLink, folks. We're still reviewing 4 players. This is the 4th player in today's discussion. And when we talk about CrossLink, you are thinking about customer support and innovation. This is the software tool that has received our highest rating for customer support and innovation. And so they have dedicated account teams, you have pre-season software training, and you have multilingual technical support. Okay, and they also have financial products that help you. They have industry leading rebates, they are affordable, and they also have ancillary product offerings. So whether you are a single tax office or multiple tax offices, you really want to go with this CrossLink software provider. They also cater to franchises. They have, as a matter of fact, they have their own franchises and service bureaus. So when we think about CrossLink, you have the CrossLink 1040. So this is professional tax software for high volume tax businesses. Really good. And you can see on the screen here the pricing for CrossLink 1040. So you have the option 1, unlimited, and the option 2, PPR, the paper return. And you have the CrossLink online. This is great if you are trying to do everything online. Okay, this is great if you want to work from the cloud. And this is great for traditional tax offices, mobile tax offices, growing tax practices, multi-office tax practices, and nationwide service bureaus. So if you have national presence, you can still love CrossLink. And you can see the pricing on the screen for this software. Option 1, unlimited, and option 2, PPR. Let's talk about CrossLink Business. So this is strictly for those practitioners who are interested in filing business tax returns. Okay, so you have 100% integration with CrossLink 1040 professional tax software. So federal business solutions, state business returns, and you have a management dashboard that is really great. You have forms-based input and point-and-shoot error correction. We love that. Point-and-shoot error correction. This is really great. You also have a no-hold return transmission to the IRS via modernized e-file. You can see the pricing here for CrossLink Business, unlimited, and the standard. And then we have the CrossLink Innovations. So here, this is not really a software that CrossLink has, but they do have a constellation of innovations that they want to share with their clients. Okay, they want their clients to benefit from it. So everything from mobile apps, remote signature, electronic signature pads, to e-com wallet, to a very modern management dashboard. So this is and they have the scan and store, the TestLink Plus. The thing is that they charge for some of those services, or they get a commission by partnering with third parties when it comes to providing some of their innovations or some of the tools needed to implement their innovations. But overall, this is a great company for innovation and customer support. So folks, in this show, we have compared and contrasted Drake, ProSeries, ProConnect, and CrossLink. Which one should you choose? Again, it really depends on your practice. We want to go back to that. This is really important. And because if you have a single member practice versus a mid-sized practice or a small business, a small practice, the needs are different. Your client needs are different. So it's up to you to understand whether or not you are comfortable working, let's say overseas, working while on vacation. You want to access your tax data. In other words, you want to sign up with a service that hosts everything on the cloud versus a provider that wants to send to you a desktop-based software tool. So it's all about analyzing that. You also need to analyze your resources. Can you afford, for example, a Drake or a ProSeries or a ProConnect or a CrossLink for that matter? It's all about also thinking about how you can add value to your clients, because as tax practitioners, our job is to make sure that we are able to serve clients. And in that process, you are making money, but you first need to serve clients. You need to help clients comply with federal, state, and city tax regulations, whether the client is a business or an individual. So once you do that, you're able to make money. So when we think about choosing one software provider between the 4, we have to think about the conversion package that they offer, how expert they are in terms of providing technical support, how easy it is to reach customer service during tax season and beyond, because a lot of folks think about tax software, they just think about the tax season. It's cool. From January through mid-April, you are taken care of by those providers. But what happens afterwards? Are they picking up your phone? Or do you have to call them multiple times before getting someone on a call? So those are things you need to think about. So Drake has received our highest rating for value for cost. ProSeries is great for ease of use. It's great for small to mid-sized practices. ProConnect, in our view, is great for micro practices. So that is single member practice, oligo member practice, multi-member practice, okay? And CrossLink is great for all practices, and this has received our highest rating for customer support and innovation. So folks, after analyzing those 4 players, our pick is ProSeries. So we have given ProSeries 9.5 over 10, the ProConnect tool 9 over 10, Drake 9 over 10, and the CrossLink also 9 over 10. So those players are about similar. At the end of the day, it's all about your niche. It's all about your resources. It's all about what kind of software provider you want to do business with. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I'll talk to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.